morning, guys. This is Manoj M from Market Ideas for Profit, and I am coming out with this video on the subject being the analysis of the Nifty going forward. Today being the 11th of November. This is early morning, and I'm trying to analyze what Nifty can give us today morning and the days going forward. So the news is that yesterday there was some major movement in the US markets. Dow pitching more than 1100 plus points, SPY, S&P all giving a major bump up because of a lower than expected core inflation and inflation figures, CPI numbers, which has given an indication that the market is feeling that the Fed will not spiral up on its high interest rate cycles and may ease up a bit, helping the cheer on the Wall Street, which should rub off into our markets too. So now let's pick it up from where I left on the last analysis on the weekend. And if you see, this is the chart that we had on the last analysis. This was the balance area that was created, and we saw that the markets took support from this point of control and went up and came down, went up outside the value area and came back into the value area after touching 18,400 odd. And now what we see is that they dipped back into the value area and went outside the value area, and we had a beautiful support being shown yesterday, a double bottom at the high value node that you see here. Now this is not something that we saw on that day, but I had clearly mentioned that we could take support here and then breach it after touching the value area low. But what transpired yesterday was that we took support once, we went into the just about into the value area, went down, but instead of taking off this support area, we bounced off it, and we had a significant bounce which took us to 18,100 levels, which I predicted in the closing stages that we would find 18,090. And from there on, I thought that at that point of time yesterday, I thought that we'll again seek some kind of a resistance at the point of control and travel down. But we closed just at about the resistance level. And what we're seeing is that the SGX Nifty is showing a gap up opening, a huge gap up opening of more than 300 odd points, which should take us out of this value area again. So now let's construct what we could see in today's trade going forward. So analyzing ahead, I expect the open to be beyond the balance area. So to now assess what we are going to see, I'm going to first delete these two structural trajectories that I had shown before, and I will now want to see a new balance area that we might see being created in the area above the balance that we have seen as of now. So this is an area where I see, and this is the point of control that I visualize here. So now if I were to first do, what I would do is now I would create a new balance that we could see here. This would be the new balance area that we could see. Just a minute. Let's do this. Settings. And this could be the value area, the new value area that we see now. The possibility is that either we open somewhere here now. So this is normally what I do is I create a trigger tool around this area. This is the trigger tool I would make. That this is an area which I feel is important area, similar to the one that I created here. If we open above this area, say suppose we open somewhere in this area, then what we could tend to do is we probably will open higher, come down, go up, test this line, go down up here again, and then cross it here. So this is one scenario that could happen in today's trade. So I expect the market to open higher, retrace back to tag this 18,260 or 250, 260 odd level, go higher, tag the 18,384, which was the last high that we had seen, travel down probably to this either this area, either way we open today. Maybe we opened here, maybe opened here. So either it will tag wherever we open, probably on the trajectory down, it will tag that area and then take us forward on the top above the 18,400 level, which should then carry us to the all-time highs, is how I see Nifty to pan out today. So this is something that I think can happen. Well, this is just a probability that I have created. There could be one or two more scenarios, but this is the one that most likely should pan out. We should see a healthy 300. If we see a healthy 300 point gap up, we are going to look at this happening in today's trade. We shall look at the bank Nifty in the next video, but I hope these levels help you to trade, and this augurs well for a lot of equities because we could see a higher open and a healthy market today. Happy trading to you guys.